All right, let's take a brisk walk through one of the most dramatic chapters in English history, the Anglo Saxon period, spanning from 410 to 1066. Picture this, it's 410 AD. The Roman legions, who've been chilling in Britain for centuries, suddenly pack up and leave. The locals? They're left wide-eyed, looking around for someone, anyone, to protect them from raiders and chaos. Enter the Anglo Saxons. These folks aren't just one tribe, they're a mix. Angles, Saxons and Jutes, sailing over from what's now Germany and Denmark. At first they're hired to help defend the land, but soon enough they like it so much, they decide to stay. Permanent guests, you know? By the 7th century, they've carved up England into kingdoms. Ever heard of Wessex, Mercia or Northumbria? That's them. Each kingdom is doing its own thing, sometimes fighting, sometimes trading, always plotting. It's a wild patchwork of power. But it's not all sword fights and beards. This era gives us some epic stuff. Think Beowulf written in Old English, and the first glimpses of the English language coming together. People start building wooden houses, tiny villages, and those mysterious mounds you might see on a countryside hike. Now fast forward to the 800s and things get spicy. Viking raiders appear, smashing through coastal towns. The Anglo-Saxon kings, especially Alfred the Great, step up big time. Alfred's like, enough! He organizes defenses, builds fortresses called burhs, and even pushes back against the invaders. Thanks to him, the idea of England as a united place starts to take root, but unity doesn't last forever. After Alfred, his descendants try to keep control, but the Vikings keep coming. For a while, England's rulers are part Danish, part English. It's complicated, like a royal soap opera, and then comes 1066. The last Anglo-Saxon king, Harold Godwinson, faces off against William the Conqueror at the Battle of Hastings, and, spoiler alert, Harold loses. It's the end of the Anglo-Saxon story and the beginning of the Norman era. So why does this period matter? The Anglo-Saxons laid the foundations for English law, language, and culture. They turned a collection of squabbling kingdoms into something closer to the England we know today. Next time you hear Anglo-Saxon, don't just think of dusty old helmets or ancient poems. Think of a time that shaped the DNA of England, right up until an arrow flew at Hastings in 1066. That's history, messy, epic, and totally worth remembering.